So, in this video, we are going to briefly talk about how to give feedback or critique. Now, regardless of the position you have, especially as a game developer, be a concept artist, cinematic artist, lighting artist, 3D artist, especially art director and lead, you are in a position of where you have been given an opportunity to give some critique and feedback. Now, even if you're not professionally occupied right now, you might be in a position in a social setting online, such as Discord, Slack, Polygon, Reddit, Quora, whatever. You might be in a position where you are giving feedback based on your experience, knowledge, or understanding. Now, the key thing to understand is how to do it. We will talk about how you can receive it, but for now, how can you do it? How can you give it to someone in a way that they will increase the likelihood of taking it without feeling offended or hurt, right? Because what happens as humans, we have a set of subsets that defines who we are and how we are in terms of a specific skill. So in my case, as a lighting artist, right? Or in your case, it might be a 3D artist. So you might say, okay, if I give you a critique and I say, look, you need to change your composition. You might need to change your texture and material, and so on and so forth. Now, this might make someone feel insignificant, especially if they have the imposter syndrome. They might feel that you are only critiquing them, therefore you are destroying every subset of what defines them as a good artist. Now, if you just keep picking on different things, they'll sit with the impression that they're no longer a good artist. This is even more dangerous if they have imposter syndrome. So the way you can give good feedback is first and foremost pick the things that they did right. It doesn't even have to be the piece in general. It can be that you know the artist, or you check up the other work and you're really good on in terms of materials. I see you have kept the polygon limit intact. I see that you have the composition intact. Then I would maybe go in a professional context, in this case as a mentor anyway. I would then go in and say, listen, you're doing everything right, but there's just this one little issue where I think you need to work on. You know, the angle and the choice of color for the light specifically, it might provide some issues, and then give a good reason for it. Now, most people, when they give feedback, they are just bluntly saying, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. But as humans, on a psychological level, on a clinical level, we have a subset of definitions that defines who we are. And the same goes for us as an artist, as a person, in different roles. And it doesn't have to be an artist, it can just be anything. You can even be as a lawyer, it could be as a musician, as a rapper, as a physical trainer. It doesn't really matter. The point is, we all have how to be a good X. Right? When I say X, I mean in my case a lighting artist, and then I might have subset like composition, color, theory, technical skills and everything. And if someone were to give me a critique, if I was very sensitive to it in this case, and inexperienced in receiving feedback, I might go, okay, I'm a terrible lighting artist because they only picked on the bad things, and I've been coming back and forth for a month now and no one has pointed out that I'm good at this. That is why it's very important to lift the person up and let them know, verify for them that, hey, you're doing things right, there's just this one little issue that you need to work on. So that's a short video just to remind you on a very simple technique on how you can give someone a difficult response for something. It can be a feedback, it can be a critique, it can even be actually in someone's personality at work, or a friend group, or online. It can be anything actually. It can be their communication skills, or it can be that you find them a bit rude at work or off work, and then you can point out what they are doing right before you pick one thing that you feel they could work on. Hopefully this video is useful. Again, I provide mentorship, so you're happy to contact me for some more thorough mentorship in any of these areas. See you around.